All right, we're back now with a topic you may or may not have heard of. It's called popcorn brain.
Yeah, I love the term. I hadn't heard it before today, but it certainly describes, it's a buzzy term that it describes when our attention bounces from one task or topic to another, just like popcorn kernels popping in the microwave.
Is there a kernel of truth to this, Dr. Laura Saunders, who's a child psychologist at the Institute of Living?
There is many kernels of truth with this. And happy birthday, happy milestone birthday, because numbers are not that important. I say milestone birthday, Scott.
Thank you, Dr. Laura.
And yes, and I have to admit, I'm guilty of this, right? I have this, it's like we ping, 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 ping. Yes. You know, we look at this, we do this, we have very short attention spans, and that's because of, you know, our smartphones and all the stimulation that it causes us.
All right. So how do you know if you have it or not? Is there a diagnosis?
I think I have popcorn.
I think I have it too.
Once it was described to me, I said, uh-oh, I have this. And I know other people that have it.
So talk about it's part of our ability or lack thereof to just focus on one thing at a time. Is this a problem? Should we try to quell our popcorn brain?
I think it is a bit of a problem because overall what it does is it increases distraction, increases impulsivity, and diminishes your attention span. Okay, so all those things are really important, especially as we age, because we want to have good attention span and a decent memory and all the things that help us be sane individuals.
Okay, so you have some tips of how we can, I mean, we do live in a modern world, so different than when, you know, back in the day, no one had smartphones. All right. But you have, number one, we should set up tech-free zones in our life.
Yes, like when you're eating a meal, have no devices. Yep. When you're watching a particular TV show, right? I've been watching basketball all weekend, right?
Yeah, me too.
Basketball is highly stimulating. I don't really need to be looking at my phone when I'm watching basketball. So set up tech-free zones or tech-free times, and that will help you.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty amazing study that they've done with this popcorn. Get it? Amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. No.
Right. So helping you focus on a single task at a time. So even just saying to yourself, you know, okay, for the next 20 minutes, I'm not going to look at my phone. I'm just going to focus on the task at hand instead of like, you know, I type a document, then I'm checking something. I go back to this, I check something. I check my email, I check, right? So all that back and forth, that kind of popcorning really, you know, affects your ability to focus and pay attention. So create longer periods of time where you just focus your attention.
Well, and what you suggested, I think is called the Pomodoro effect, right? Where you do like 25 minutes of focused attention and then a 5-minute break. But ideally, that 5-minute break would not be on your phone. It might just be like staring off into nothing or moving your body.
Yes, but I do like to be realistic. So if you need to check your phone or if you need to check your email, whatever you're doing, you can use that time, but you're increasing your overall focus and ability to concentrate.
Interesting. It's very interesting.
Well, you know, like, let me just ask you one more question, because you're a mom too. I find that sometimes it's not that I need to look at social media or whatever, but that I feel anxious if I don't have my phone because I'm worried that one of my kids is going to be reaching out, like, or that, and clearly we all grew up with our not being able to reach our parents all the time, but I feel like I just need to know what's going on, and it almost makes it better if the phone is nearby.
Yes, and so for some of those things, you know, there is like ring through, right? So meaning like if your kids call you, if your kids text you, even if your phone's on silent, it'll ring through.
Yes.
So we have that kind of connection to them. So yes, it does change the equation when you feel like there's someone you need to sort of look out for, and it kind of resets your emotional system. But the other point, Kara, and you had just talked about this, exercise and moving your body helps decrease your need for that constant stimulation.
That's good news, because Kara and I are both going to start exercising now that I'm 60.
You're going to join me.
I'm going to join you.
Yes. No, I mean, I need to do it more often too, but yes, absolutely. And I know that after I go work out, I feel so much better and more relaxed.
Exactly. More relaxed, more focused, and overall happier.
One more thing, we only have 15 seconds, but I also read a study. People who meditate have more focus, and on average, their brains are 7.5 years younger when they scan them.
Okay.
Beautiful.
There you go. Thanks, Doc. We appreciate it.
Have an awesome birthday and a great day.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.